Welcome to Salem News. I'm your anchor, Jack Lennon, and I will be keeping you up to date. Today, our topic of discussion will be a sharp increase of taxes on sugar and rum. This is causing breaking news! Teen girls were found in the forest doing strange rituals resembling the devil. Some of the teen girls have relation to Mr. Reverend Paris. I'm going to send it over to Mr. Rosenberg on the scene. Right back at you.
Thank you, Jack. Here I am in the outskirts of the Salem forest, where all the girls have been caught dancing, and a bystander had actually recorded a video of it.
Ryan, can you explain what actually happened in the Salem forest with these teen girls?
There were teen girls who were caught dancing in the forest around a campfire with a slave named Tituba.
Was there anyone who actually witnessed these acts?
I'm here with Reverend Paris, who's there to witness it all. Paris, what have you seen?
I was in the forest and saw a group of girls dancing with Tituba. After I caught them dancing, my daughter Betty turned into a coma-like state.
Was there anything strange about what you had seen?
They were all dancing naked and they were also singing.
Who had you seen dancing in the forest?
I saw Tituba and Betty, which you already know.
There must have been more people. Did you see anyone else?
I saw my niece Abigail. There are also many other people there, like Abigail's friends, but I do not know their names.
Okay, is that all you know as of now? That's all the information we have for now. Sending it back to Jack at the studio.
There it is, folks. There are some strange things happening in the forest of Salem. We will come back with more information in later times once we know more. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back. Here we are, back with more information on what was going on in the forest the other day. Sending it over to Mr. Rosenberg, who is with the key witness, Reverend Paris.
Here I am with Paris again. What was Tituba doing in the forest with all the teenage girls?
I believe she was placing spells on the teenage girls, but I do not know. I also saw Abigail drinking rooster blood.
Why was she drinking the rooster blood?
I believe she was trying to summon spirits in order to kill Elizabeth Proctor, since Mr. Proctor had got her off her farm.
Why did Abigail get fired off her farm?
She was caught seducing her husband, John Proctor.
That's harsh. Could you believe that, Jack?
No, that is a lot of information we just received. That's all we have on mysterious things that were going on in the forest. Well, I guess it isn't so mysterious anymore since we got lots of information from key witness, Reverend Paris. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back. Here's the video footage we were talking about earlier. Recently, there has been a spark of conflict in the town with the beginning of the trials. We're going to send you over to Sir Jake Levine, who's on the scene of the trials. Jake?
Thank you, Jack. Here I am outside the Salem courthouse where various girls are saying they saw Sarah Good and Sarah Osborne with the devil.
Sir Jake Levine, what are the expressions on people's faces as they walk by you near the courthouse?
People are distraught. Many people in the town were suspicious of the woman being accused. They are excited that they are getting justice, but upset that the devil is in this town.
Do people seem to believe these girls' accusations on Sarah Good and Sarah Osborne?
These girls all fainted at the same time and all have the same story. It is pretty much evident that these women were associating with the devil.
We will get back to you guys after the hearing.
There was craziness in the courthouse. We are here with Judge Danforth. Judge, please explain to us what happened.
While I was in the courtroom, I wanted to maintain the integrity of the court. I believe that these accusations were evidence to witchcraft in Salem and were definitely a threat to the community.
Judge, how do you plan to deal with the ones being accused?
I plan to put the confessors in jail and the non-confessors will be hanged. I don't want any witchcraft in my community.
Now, what proof do you have that makes you believe that the accusers are guilty?
If the accused are guilty, they will confess because of the pressure they have. These confessions will happen under fear and intimidation of the accuser. I won't allow any witchcraft under my name in the district.
Do you have any words for the members of the community watching at home that fear for their safety?
I just want everyone to know that we are handling this case as a group, and all the witchcraft accusations will be shut down as soon as possible.
Can you ensure that we will get rid of all of the evil spirits in Salem?
I feel strongly that our plan will get rid of all evil spirits in Salem.
What do you think the outcome of these trials will be? Do you think many people will confess?
Depends on the person. If one is not strong, they will confess. Otherwise, they will not confess. Either way, confessors will be put in jail, and people that don't confess will be hanged.
Thank you for your time, Judge.
Anytime, sir. It is my main priority to keep the court's authority and keep witchcraft out of my community.
Today is a big day, as Sir John Proctor, Goody Nurse, and Martha Corey are set to be hanged. The opinion of the whole town has seemed to change to go against the court. John Proctor and Rebecca Nurse are known around town as good people. The court seems to not care about the opinions of the public, as they are still set to be hung today. Live on the scene is Sir Ryan Rosenberg and Sir Jake Levine. Ryan and Jake.
Proctor have been going into the court and we're not allowed them to take away his name. Do you know why this is, Jake?
John Proctor didn't want his name to be exposed to the whole Salem community. He had not admitted to conjuring with the devil.
But didn't he admit to it at first?
Aye. At first he admitted to it, but it was all a lie. He only did this to save himself.
But then how come he had changed his mind and went against his admission?
He did this because he didn't want his name to be hung in the church forever. Once he heard they were going to hang his name on the church, he ripped up the piece of paper saying that he was conjuring with the devil.
As you can see, John Proctor does not want the church to take his name away from him. They had already taken his soul and life from him. The only thing he wants is his name. Back to you, Jack.
John Proctor wants his name. He will keep his name since he has ripped up that paper. But he will now be hanged. Back to you, Ryan.
As you can see behind me, the hangings are about to happen. These 3 people are being hung because they were some of the only people brave enough to back themselves up and go against the church. They are standing for what they believe in. Back to you, Jack.
This is all we have for Salem News this week. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Please join us back next week, as this week was very eventful. Thank you.